Greetings, dear friends. Welcome to our Easter Tide, Another Point of View on this wonderful day. This is the second Sunday of Easter, where we think of the resurrection of Christ. We looked at John chapter 20, verses 19 through 31. We entitled that, Jesus Appears to His Disciples. And the thesis of the sermon was, blessed is everyone who, even though they have not witnessed Jesus' resurrection, they still do believe. Everyone who believes without having seen is blessed. And in today's meditation, we see the revelation of our Lord being alive, of Jesus alive after death, was a shocking reality to the stunned and doubtful disciples. Now, we know of Thomas's doubt. This wonderful text starts in verse 19, on the evening of that day, the first day of the week, the doors being locked, the disciples were for fear of the Jews. Behind those doors, Jesus came, stood among them and said, peace be with you. And when he had said this, he showed them his hands and his side. I am the actual Jesus who was crucified and buried. Then they were glad when they saw the Lord. And then verse 21, Jesus said to them again, peace be with you, as the Father has sent me, even so I am sending you. Jesus' display of himself alive to his apostles was the very ground of faith. Dear friends, they were not always really believing. The Lucan account of the resurrection says in verse 36 of Luke 24, as they were talking about these things, the visitors from Emmaus coming to them, Jesus himself stood among them and said to them, peace to you. Verse 37 of Luke 24, they were startled and frightened and thought they saw a spirit. Jesus would say, see my hands and my feet. It is I myself. Touch me and see. For a spirit doesn't have flesh and bones as you see that I have. And when he had said this, he showed them his hands and his feet. And while they still disbelieved for joy and were marveling, he said to them, have you anything here to eat? And they gave him a piece of broiled fish, and he took it and ate before them. Dear friends, it wasn't just Thomas who had trouble believing that the risen Lord had come back from the dead. Even his disciples, at first glance, found it difficult to believe as well.
Thanks for watching. If you've been blessed by this video, please like, share, and subscribe.